Hi everybody, Martha here. So, got done watching Goosebumps 2, which I took forever to watch because I thought it was going to be just like the first movie and stuff like that. So, this is the closest thing I have to a Halloween costume right now because I have this all the time on standby for when I watch stuff for for Batman and stuff like that. So, but Harley Quinn here. Do for you guys. That's doing Mickey voice is not a good idea for this, but anyway, I'm gonna have pictures in the background like I usually do, but with the Goosebumps theme song right here. Here I go again, rescue myself, getting in trouble for you guys, but this is what I always do for my fans. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. So you can get Sully's eyes to glow. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Bumps. Beware. You're in for a scare. Okay. So, what do I think of this new second movie that took me forever to watch? Because, like I said before, I thought it could be just like the first movie and stuff like that. And guess what? It wasn't. It was not like the first movie. Thank you. That's why I did. I was so afraid they were going to do the same exact plot, but they didn't. They did not do it. Thank you! It was so much better because the first half hour is like the first part of the movie. It's like a show from the book or a show or like a part from the TV show. Like yes, this is what I wanted. Yes, I wanted this to be like I wanted the first movie to be this. First half be one of the books. Second half, have them all come to life. This is what I wanted it to be, and I'm happy the second one did that. It delivered! It caught me off guard. Definitely caught me off guard here. I am so happy it caught me off guard. So, what do I... So, let's start off with how it caught me off guard. Like, Slappy gets brought back to life with the old Latin saying, and he because these two kids named Sonny and Sam. I can't remember the kids' names from the movie, so from the first movie, so because how long ago I still have it, but I'm gonna go buy it off this one. This one's on Amazon, but still, my head's getting hot. So basically, it starts out with Sarah, a girl named Sarah who's getting ready to go to college and stuff like that. But writing her letter to the college she's going to, I think it's Columbus or something like that. One of the Columbus's university or something like that. I don't know. I never wrote to that college, but and she's like starting scary and stuff like that. And she her brother named Sonny, who's a Nikola Tesla fan, stuff like that, and like really a Nikola Tesla fan. He like does, and I don't know much about him. He probably was a New Yorker, but and his best friend Sam, and she has to her mom asks her to babysit him, and she wants to go out with a guy. But the guy snuck up there, and the mom and the brother caught her doing it. And the brother caught the camera, so to film her getting caught by her mom. And so the next night when her mom asked her to babysit her brother and his best friend Sam, he the whole thing the boy her somewhat boyfriend asked her to go to a nightclub, to go on like a nightclub thing and stuff like that. They got him tickets to get him in, and she has to say no, but I had to babysit my little brother and his friends, so can't do it. And while that's going on, Sam and Sunny go to the garage to like help an old lady, and like you get to keep the stuff for free that where we find and stuff like that. And they find an old buy a bunch of stuff, but they find like in the back they find a coffin, not coffin, a box, yeah, a coffin, a box that has Slappy, it has a book in it, and they open it and Slappy comes out, and they have the poem right there that says the Latin thing. I don't remember, but I'm not gonna say it because then it will come to life. So good. It's a good thing I don't remember it. But it's the same exact poem that was in the book and that was in the TV show. Like I was so afraid of reading Slappy's book, particularly when I was a kid, and that one actually gave me that one I did not like that one when I was a kid, but that show, the episode where they actually showed Slappy, but. And here I'm just loving every moment of it because then they say the Latin thing and it brings Slappy to life, of course. But knowing him, he was already alive, and they don't know that he's actually alive because Sam does the whole entire puppet thing like this, making it talk like I don't have a puppet, so this is the closest thing I got is my Axel. Got it memorized, everybody. So. I can't do Axel. I got a better idea. Get it memorized, everybody. Oh, Axel here. How you guys doing, everybody? How you gonna do it? I can't do controls. I'll try. Got easy. This is the best I can do. Are you guys okay with it? I'm not doing my mouth. That's the best I can do. Hopefully I did a lot better that time. So that's what Sam was doing with Slappy, and Slappy was letting him do it. And this whole entire time, like before this, Sunny and Sam has the whole entire bully crap to deal with, and there's 3 of them, and they're probably just a few grades higher than them, or they got a whole back or something to deal with that stuff, because they have no idea who Nikola Tesla is. I know who Nikola Tesla is. You guys probably know who Nikola Tesla is, and for those you don't, educate yourselves. And they like come and take the book, and they try to take Slappy. Slappy plays along and makes Tommy, the head bully, lose his pants. Literally, he lost his pants. His pants because I'm falling down. We're seeing his boxers. So yeah, so we know him. We know what Tommy is. He prefers boxers over briefs. So, and while they're like running away on their bikes because they were able to get Slappy back, they weren't able to get back the book, and they while they're riding their bikes away, Slappy makes a hose go right there till they trip, and he keeps on making Tommy lose his pants. And we still find out that Tommy versus briefs versus boxes over briefs. And when they get home, they're like, and they don't know that what happened yet, so they don't know that Slappy's alive yet. They still think Slappy is a dummy. Like, so. And this is when Sunny explains his science experiment to them. So first, let me see. Sarah decides to like stay for a little while. Tells Sunny to to do laundry when it was supposed to be her job. Like, who cares as long as the laundry gets folded? Um, and like for a while she watches stuff. Like she asks for brothers not to bug. Asks her brother and his friend not to bug them, not to bug her. And like, what am I doing here? A guy offered me to take me to a nightclub, and I'm just gonna tell these kids to behave. They're old enough to take care of themselves. So she does that, and tell if mom calls to tell her I'm in the shower. so so she goes to the nightclub, and while that's going on, this is when Sunny and Sam gets the kids admits to the kids that he's alive, and he while Sonny's doing his performance of Nikola Tesla and making the tower work, and the tower doesn't work, and she says, and Slappy says, I think this is a great performance. And stuff like that. And I'm loving every minute of it here. Like, Slappy, you're doing a great job here. You still are. Jack still has him still playing Slappy. So Jack Black still playing Slappy here, and I'm loving every minute of it. Yay! And he tells them, as long as you guys pretty much I want to be part of your family. Yay! So when Sarah gets back home, because the whole entire thing that happened to poor Sarah is her boyfriend took some other girl to the party and kisses her, and like, Sarah, you need a shoulder to cry on, because I'll cry on your shoulder. You can cry on my shoulder. And so when she gets back, she tells her brother and his friend what happened. And Slappy overhears it, and Slappy says, "Good night." So, and she like, what was that? Who said that? Because she knows her brother's voice and she knows Sam's voice, so she knows that was neither of them. So she says, who said that? Like, and they both, because Slappy told them not to tell her. Let him when the mom over and Sarah over, and they go along with it. Like, that was us. We're doing voices. You like it? So, and because Slappy was playing video games with Sam, and Slappy was schooling Sam. And so Slappy, while everybody's sleeping, he walks up to Sarah's room and puts himself into the backpack. And this is when Sarah, the next day at school, she opens her backpack and says, "What is this thing doing in my backpack?" Puts it in the locker. So, and Slappy sees her talking to the bad boyfriend. I don't remember. That's the one I don't remember the name. I never everybody else's name but him. So we're just gonna call him the bad boyfriend or whatever. And Slappy unlocks the locker the way he does everything, and he goes into the theater room, and where the bad boyfriend is hanging up stuff, and he says, "Can I have strength?" Like, sure. Slappy says, sure. And this is when Slappy makes the bad boyfriend fall down by loosening the ladder, because he said, she says, "Do not step," right there, and it makes him where he breaks a lot of bones, because he has a neck brace, so he probably broke his neck bones or something like that. We never see this guy again, so as far as we know, he died. So we did not see the boyfriend.
Hi everybody, Harley here. doing the rest of this review. Let's see. Where she left off?
Great. Now I lost my place.
All right. She was talking about what happened to the bad boyfriend. Oh, my pudding never would do that to me. My pudding would never go around and kissing other girls. As far as I know, he probably did. This is a joke we're talking about, right?
But
anyway, Slappy, good job, Slappy. You did a great job. You broke all that guy's bones and stuff like that. And I'm loving every minute of this. This is my Chucky movie. This is my Chucky movie. Yay! Guys, Martha can actually handle watching this stuff, unlike the real Chucky. So, after Slappy breaks all the guy's bones and probably killed him, Sarah finds out, and she goes to him, and she surprised about it. And this is when Sam finds out what Slappy did to his Tesla project, and blew a hole in the science hole. Yay! Go Sunny! Go Sammy! You did it! Yay!
And
he gave a light to a little girl, and she says it's picture day. As far as Martha knows, they never had picture day at Halloween. For Halloween, for her it was always in September. But maybe these guys start school in September. But for her, it always started in August. So whatever.
And
they after that, they go back to the house. Sarah's said, "What the heck?" Basically, why did my ex-boyfriend end up having all his bones broke? Who did that? But this is when the mom actually is playing with Slappy, doing the whole entire thing, calling him Bozo, and stuff like that, or some type of name, I don't know. And this is when they have a meeting, and Slappy has to and they try to pull him again, Slappy's getting mad here. You don't want to see Slappy mad. No. So they Sarah grabs the bat because they go in the room, grabs the bat and hits him with the bat. And yay, use the bat. And then after that, after they knock Slappy out, they Sam says, burn him. But Sarah says, we're going to drown him. So Sarah takes him to a lake and puts him, and they have him in a suitcase and old chains and stuff like that, and lock him up. And then they put him in there, and they have him get into the shovel. So Sarah, and that's when, and how long does it take for Slappy to get out of there? I'm Martha's waiting for him to be coming back, in Martha said when he got out of the car, that was fast. And it's not expecting you to get out of that fast, but you did. Yay, go Slappy! And Slappy says, oh, I want to be as part of your family. And he's literally broken the window shield. While this is going on, and they throw him over, stop, and he goes around the car while it's happening, and he goes into the bushes, and Sonny says, I think we made it 1,000 times worse. Martha says, yep, you did. You did. Nice job, guys. You did that. And great job, guys. Great job. And stuff and you guys, it's gonna make it worse and worse for you. That's not gonna be fun. Not at all. So this is when Slappy leaves them, and he goes and tries to make a haunted Halloween. I don't remember. Martha does not remember that book. I don't remember that book. And Martha read a lot of Goosebumps when she was a kid. A lot. She remembers those ones where you could pick your own adventures. You 20-year-old people, you remember that? Because the one that she remembers was Haunted Towers, where and had a big bat on it. That was her favorite one, that you could pick your own adventures. So, let's get back to the movie. This is when Slappy goes and goes to a store, and poor Walter, which is a guy who likes Sonny and Sarah's mom, and they have a great crush. They were flirting earlier before they left, and stuff like that. They and he brings back a lot of by using the mask. And while this is going on, poor Walter, he walks over there, and the mask is put on him, and he gets turned into a monster himself. And this is when Martha thought that Walter died. Poor Walter, because Walter became a monster. Poor Walter. But I'm saying, yay, Walter! Walter became a monster. Martha saying, poor Walter. Yay! Walter became a monster! So, it's literally like the haunted mask from, what's the mask one called? Oh, great. Martha didn't read that one that much, so the haunted mask, I think it's called. So, if it isn't correct Harley. Okay? I was born during the 90s. Martha wasn't, so leave us alone. Okay, back to it. So Slappy brings a bunch of stuff alive. He brings a lot of witches and stuff like that. And while this is going on, Sarah, Sonny, and Sam are hunting for Tommy to get the book, because we know that Tommy has the book, and they have to go and they find Tommy putting toilet papers on somebody's house. Typical. What else is new? You bullies need to get a new handbook. And Tommy's saying, don't worry, we'll aid your house later. And they're asking Tommy, what did you do with the book? And he says, I don't have. He said, I'm right here with me. And he said, really? No, I don't really have it. You dorks. And this is when the bunch of witches grab Tommy and his other two friends and takes them off. And Martha's thinking, well, those three died. These kids are killing people. They're making 4 people die. Walter died, Tommy died, the other 2 bullies are dead. No! But Harley's saying, yay! I love this Slappy. He's killing people. You guys know he didn't really kill people, right? Come on, it's a kid's movie. They really can't kill people. Happy ending and everything. Unlike actual Goosebumps books. Darn it. But anyway, right before this happens, they call Arlstein, which they probably use his real name in the book when they called him. And he's stayed away, so he has to drive down there to his whole entire time while this is going on. Apparently Nikola Tesla's towers in this place. Really? Really? And right before this, they reference the first movie. Yay! Martha's yay! They reference the first movie. And they call Arlstein, but they use a different name, but it's probably his real name. And Jack's driving down there, yay! Martha's Jack Black's actually in this movie, yay! He says that's doing Slappy's voice. He's actually in it. So he's just taking a real long time getting there because he's probably like states away, so he has to drive back there, back to New York, and wherever the first movie took place. I don't remember. Martha does not remember. So he has to drive down there, and by the time he gets there, he sees the whole entire stuff happens, and he sees a balloon right there over a sewer. Like, I know I did that first. Like, I don't know. Martha doesn't know. Martha never read it, so she does not know if Stein did it or King did it. Let me know who actually did it first, because Martha doesn't know. I don't know. So let me know. Say down in the comments who did the evil clown first, Stein or King. Let me know. And he sees all about the monsters, and the Chinese, the Asian guy from Parks and Recreations is in this movie, and he's their next door neighbor, and he's doing a bunch of stuff, and they bump into him, and because before here they learned they actually read the book when what's going on is apparently old manuscript that Stein never finished, and they read it at the very end, the part that was forward first, his last line was Slappy wants a mommy. So when they get back to their house, they see their mom put inside a web, and there's a monster. There's a big old spider made of balloons. Yay! And the next door neighbor, he grabs him. He says a mommy. She's like, ah! No, guys, it's really me. He's like, we're actually part of a Goosebumps story. And he says, yay! And Martha says, yay! And the kids are saying, oh great, a fan. Guys, this kid was actually old enough to read the books, like Martha was. Yay! He's older than her, but still. But he helps them make costumes so they can get past the monsters outside. And because of the big monster, because Sarah's trying to defend her mom, and they defend her from skeletons and stuff like that. But the ghost took the book. Sarah was on the ghost, but Sarah Sonny said, don't let go of the book. Well, before this happened, gummy bears ate. Sam ate gummy bears because they went to go and get the book that was in Tommy's grandma's house. Tommy, you live with your grandma? That's just sad. And the grandma was sleeping the entire time this is going on. And Sam ate some gummy bears. So this is before everything was brought back to life. So right when Slappy used Nikola Tesla's tower to bring everything to life, when they got back downstairs, gummy bears were alive, and then it was in one of those bowls where they have the hand and it grabbed through. This time it actually grabbed Sam's hand when he went to grab some more gummy bears, and Sonny says, I would not be touching those gummy bears right now. You just ate some of their friends. And the gummy bears started mutating together, and then they got bigger, and then Mom called, we're getting attacked by gummy bears. Martha does not remember that one in the book. She did not read every single one of the Goosebumps books. If that one was one of them, that one was not. That was not one of them she read. So the gummy bears got the green one got on top of Sam and started eating his head. So he started going over stuff like that. And Slappy and a big one started trying to eat Sam, and so he used the book to suck up the book open and got the green one off of him, and the book back, and used the book to open right back. This is the closest book I had on hand. So they used the book to open like this, and it started sucking them in. It started sucking everything in. So that's what happened. And They got the gummy bears are now in the book. Not in this type of book, but Art doesn't have any Stein's book on hand, so leave her alone. They started so the gummy bears are gone, and this is when they start sucking a skeleton and stuff like that. They try sucking a guy in, and like, not a monster, because he was actually dressed like one and stuff like that. And this is when the big spider balloon grabs their mom, and the guy from Park Recreations dresses them as monsters, and Sarah's a witch. Sonny was a pumpkin, a jack-o'-lantern monster, and Sam was a skeleton. Like the monsters might be fooled by that, but Slappy won't. He knows how to tell you from you guys. So when they get to the tower, they take off the mask. I wanted to see what they would do. See if Slappy would even tell, but they could have let them on. But while this is going on, Walter built a chair for their mom in, and this is when Slappy started messing with her face and stuff like that. And Martha's like, "What are you doing to their mom?" And when they get there, basically their mom is a live action ventriloquist dummy, the lines and everything. So, like, yay! Martha's like,
Well, that's creepy. What the heck?
Sully's over there like, ah! So, well, that's happening. He grabs the book and taking it. Slappy has the book and is taking it up to where he can electrocute it and make it where it no longer works, and basically where he can no longer get sucked into stuff. And Sarah's going up there with him, but she's going up the ladder, and Slappy says, "It would be terrible for you to fall from this height." And the one the witches flies by, and Sarah has to hang on for dear life. Like, poor Sarah. I mean, yay! Have Sarah fall! So, and they're up there, and while that's going on, Sonny and Sam are trying to make it where they how to turn it off, but Sonny gets the idea, let's make it where it fries higher because he didn't do the whole entire thing with his science project. Slappy did, so he let's fry and make it where it's really fry. So while this is going on, Sarah and Slappy are battling each other. So Sarah grabs his foot and makes him fall over, and that's when she goes and gets the book and grabs it and stuff like that, and puts it, and she before this she grabbed Mary Shelley's Frankenstein's book and put it to where it looks like the old books, make it look like the Stein book. And while this is going on, by the time Stein's getting to the tower, into the Tesla building, and she switched the books. He grabbed some. He says, "I'll give you the book if you promise to turn my mom back." And he says, "Okay." So she hands him the Frankenstein book, and she says, "Don't judge a book by its cover." And he looks at it "Really?" And here Martha thought she would be able to tell the difference between Mary Shelley and Stein. Because Mary Shelley did this before Stein and King ever came alive. Ay, ay, ay. Remember Mary Shelley made Dr. Frankenstein say, "It's alive!" Before Stein and King were even thought of. So, after this, she kicks him into the electricity, and he fries. Like, yay, he fries! Slappy fried. Slappy died that night because apparently the mom turned back to where she's no longer a puppet. Well, she wasn't a puppet. The mom had it where she had lines right here. So, then stuff like that. So, where was I? Oh yeah, the mom back to be normal, and Sarah has the book open. Sorry, number Martha does not have any Stein books. We had to use this. So Larry gets sucked up, and they suck up all the monsters. So by the time Jack Black gets there, well, I absolutely did nothing in this movie except for make another Stephen King reference, and so, and you just did everything yourself. I did absolutely nothing in this movie. It's okay, Jack Black. We love you. So, I love him. So does Martha. Love you, Jack Black. So, while this is going on, Walter's back to normal. So Walter didn't die. And when they get back outside, Tommy and his friends, well, we don't really see his other friends. We just see Tommy. So we'll just say, Slappy killed the other two friends, but Tommy's still alive, and Tommy hugs him. So apparently Walter and the mom don't remember diddly squat. So did Walter really have the bad rap? What do you think? You think really poor Walter or lucky Walter? So, and he gives Sarah advice about how to write her college letter. The real Orstein shows up right here and shakes Sonny's hand for winning the science fair project. So, that's the movie, guys.
I know I'm wearing a different shirt, but I completely forgot to put down what happens at the end of the movie. This is basically Slappy survived. Of course, and he gets sucked into the book. And poor Jack gets sucked into the book. Oh, man. So, yep. Jack Black is now inside the book. Poor Papa. That's all I gotta say. So sorry I forgot to put that in there. Hi guys, I'm back. Harley really had me there. Thought I was gonna be gone forever.
I did too.
Of course you did, Sully. So, sorry Harley, you don't get to rate this movie. I do. So, I give this movie a 10 out of 10. Sully, what do you give it?
Upper paws. And our tail. The way it's her fist. Tail.
So, Goosebumps 2, a lot better than the first movie. Harley loved it. I loved it.
Sully loved it. My eyes glow. I don't know how we're going to do that, but we'll figure it out. Sully's eyes glowing. But
it was great. I gotta make it to where Harley has a different voice, but we'll figure it out. So, like, share, and subscribe. Bye.
bye.
I don't want to hear anybody saying in the comments it's not Halloween. I know it's not Halloween, guys, but I could not resist not doing this review right now. Okay, I watched the movie, so please do not say in the comments it's not Halloween. I know, I'm aware of the circumstances here, so please don't say that.